Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for your North Node by sign and house. And this is going to be for the second half of December, from December 16th through the 31st. Now, if you're new to my channel, the reason I use the North Node in tarot readings as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience in this lifetime. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life and much more accurate in tarot readings than your sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. So with that, we can begin the reading. I'm going to connect to the energies. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Pisces and or North Node in the 12th house. This is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for the second half of December. Okay, so the spread represents the second half of December from the 16th to the 31st. And the card that popped out for you is the Judgment card. And this card, what it really is that it's a card of awakening. Okay. And it's about hearing like the higher call. It's about hearing messages from the universe, from your spirit guides, okay, and your higher self even, okay. And it's waking up from one state of being to the other. And I feel like at the end of the month here in December, what you're doing is there's going to be a situation that is trying to get you to pay attention to something. Now, ultimately, where it's going is, I'm going to hit your timeline cards, but where your top card is the Empress. And this is a card of it's refining, you're being refined to a higher version of yourself through this awakening or hearing the call. Now, what is the call? Okay, well, you see on the card here, you've got a depiction of an archangel, actually Archangel Raphael blowing the horn. So it's things that are, you're waking up to the non-physical, something from your higher self or the universe or something from the divine type of a thing. You're hearing that call and it's getting you to be a more refined and higher version of yourself. So besides the Empress, what are your other timeline cards? You've got the Queen of Wands reversed, and you've got the Death card. Now, everybody that knows it and watches my videos, all of the so-called scary cards like Death, the Tower, the Devil card, okay, they're not bad cards, they're not evil cards or anything like that. What Death is, it's a card of transformation. Something has to end in order for something to begin, okay? Like if you're playing a song, you're playing an album, let's say like a CD or something, or no one uses CDs anymore. So like you're playing like an album like on Spotify, one song ends or dies and then the next song begins. You can't like, you're not going to end, you can't begin another song until one ends type of a thing. That's all this is. Okay. So what's happening here is that what is ending is the second half of December with this Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. The Queen of Swords reversed, what is ending for you is overthinking things, overcomplicating things, maybe like not seeing things mentally in the right way. You're being freed up. It's, all of these type things. Also, being more brain focused as opposed to heart focused, being more logic focused as opposed to intuition focused, if that makes sense. Okay. So there's parts of yourself that really, a lot of you have done a great job in moving toward this Empress energy, also toward the High Priestess energy of tapping into your higher self, listening to the call. But there's still more work to be done. And so I feel like the second half of December, there's going to be, this is going to happen to you. And I feel like it's not going to be any one situation, which is interesting. I feel like it's just going to be this natural transition. Maybe it's because you're reflecting on your life, like we all do at the end of the calendar year. We reflect on things. How did the year go? How is our life going? It's a time of reflection. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on, is you're reflecting on where it is you're going. And I feel like a lot of you are going to get clear messages within your heart and your mind of where it is you need to go to further, like, relinquish the energies of the Queen of Swords to move into the Empress energy. And I feel like a lot of that with the, there's going to be this call where it could be like your intuitive sense coming up. It could be in dreams. It could just be situations that happen, and you're gonna be getting these messages in order to transform. And I feel like it's just going to be this like natural thing. So it's not any one thing that's going to trigger it per se, but like multiple things. And ultimately, like I said, it's, you're returning to a higher version of yourself. Now, what are your advice cards? You've got the Knight of Swords reversed, and you've got the Strength card. Your advice here is, with the Knight of Swords reversed, it's like, don't move too fast this end of December. Move slowly, steadily, take your time, tap into your inner self, tap into what's really going on. And because there could be a tendency, especially as everything ramps up near the end of the year, to like move too quickly. Don't move too quickly through this energy, because I feel like if you really take your time, there's lots to like learn in order for you to get to a better version of yourself, and a more, strong version of yourself. So that's what this is saying. It's saying don't move too quickly or rashly. And then with the Strength card, this is about like reflecting within and really being like loving and caring to yourself. This card is telling me, the maiden is gently um, holding and controlling her animal instincts, desires, her animal reactions, you know what I mean? Her, which are a strength. Okay. There's a time for us to tap into our more primal nature. It's essentially a primal nature. There's a time to tap into it, and then there's a time to be able to lovingly like look at it and keep it under control, because we can learn from it, type of a thing. And so what you're doing is, this is a period of reflection, of going in, not beating yourself up for everything you've done or said, but going in and reflecting on it and learning from it, and realizing that if there have been any missteps, it was because, that maybe more primal nature got a hold. Okay. And now you're tapping into that more intuitive side and the heartfelt side. So really, this is really, really positive reading, really, for you, North Nodes in Pisces or the 12th house. It's really about kind of transforming, going into 2024, into a better version of yourself. And I think most of you, by the end of the month, will be, no matter where it is, you're going to be a better version of yourself. Maybe each of you to different degrees. And that's up to your personal, your personal path. But I feel like you're going to be a better version of yourself. Just remember, listen to your higher self, listen to your guides, listen to the universe trying to communicate with you. Put away the overthinking, the overanalyzing things, and tap more. That part of you needs to go away, and you need to tap into more of this Empress energy, which is your inner strength, where you have a balance between your mind, your primal nature, and your higher self, and you're going to see that you'll be evolving into that better version of yourself. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you and you found some value in it. If you have any personal questions in your life and would like a tarot reading, or if you would like your astrological chart analyzed where I could see kind of why it is you came from where you came from and where it is you could be heading, check out my website in the description box below. But with that, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Please make it a great and wonderful and joyous holiday season with much happiness. And we'll see you on some more videos. Happy New Year. Many blessings.